Lots of excitement in the 5A North, and let's go to a game that has to be considered an instant classic. Back and forth. I was following this one, Justin, and actually tuned in on the radio to listen to the call because it was that exciting. Atlee, Mountain View. Mountain View takes the lead with less than a minute to go, I believe, on a long Ahmad Tweedy to Trey Coghill touchdown pass. Atlee comes back, scores with 6 seconds remaining. Atlee pulls off the upset, 38-35 over Mountain View.
Yeah, and you could sense on Twitter, I think Mountain View thought the game they had it won. I think the Mountain View, Twitter fan base thought Trey catches that touchdown, his third of the game. He finished with 8 catches for 193 yards.
Yeah.
Just a monster game for Trey Coghill.
Phenomenal.
Catches that last touchdown, and you think, we took the lead. Okay, we're going to survive this thing. And then Richard Harris, Caroline's own. Richard Harris, the Atlee quarterback, comes and leads them back down the field. And they,
was he playing PlayStation, or are these real numbers?
17 of 31 for 417 yards, 5 touchdowns. Richard has been doing that, since his high school career began. And it's great to see he's moved to Atlee and he's had such success, and they're going to move on in the playoffs. And Mountain View, still a 7-4 year, a great season.
Yeah.
Certainly an offensive team, one of the better offensive teams, I think, the last couple of years in the area. And they just come up a little bit short.
Hopefully the Mountain View fans will be able to recognize that. I don't know if the pain has worn off just yet. This team started 6-0 on the season. They finished 7-4. That's not the way that you want to close things out. But
certainly not, but they definitely played
some tough competition
the
at
tough
the end.
part of their schedule was the second half of the season.
Yeah, they hung in there, though. Man, this was a back and forth, an exciting game. Like I said, an instant classic. It doesn't end up the Wildcats' favor, though. Atlee comes away with the 38-35 win over Mountain View. Some other exciting games looking over in the rest of the 5A North. And let's start with North Stafford. This game was a little bit close. North Stafford's able to slide by Albemarle 54-36. How about Devin Ford?
Yeah, 290 yards, 5 touchdowns.
5 touchdowns.
Having a great season, again, the freshman that we've seen coming all year. And North Stafford does enough against Albemarle. I thought North would have a little less trouble.
Yeah.
Albemarle with an early lead there in that game, and it was back and forth for a long time until North Stafford sort of pulled away in the second half.
I think it was even into the fourth quarter before they really started to pull away. But they were able to get the job done, so congratulations to the Wolverines. North Stafford is able to move on. You win and progress. There's no style points in the playoffs, right?
Not at all, no.
Speaking of style points, though, how about Massaponax? So this game was over. In fact, I was talking to a friend of mine who had a friend that was trying to attend the game, who got there about 5 minutes late, was able to hear the score. It was 14-0 already. They decided, they turned around and didn't go to that game, ended up going to the Cortland game instead. Massaponax runs all over Halifax, 56-0 the final score in this one.
Yeah, saw it coming if you read the results, if you knew who Halifax, where their wins had come from. Easy win for Massaponax. Panthers cruising. Tough games are coming. They're coming.
No doubt.
They're coming.
How's it? How about this for a little trinket, maybe?
There you go.
A little junket of a piece of data or trivia. Joey Bendon, 3 carries, 101 yards. He does have a long touchdown run. My sources tell me that Joey Bendon may now be the all-time rushing leader at Massaponax, passing Javante Latney.
Wow.
I'm not certain that that's the case, but I believe that
You're going to make me dig for that now.
Yeah,
would that surprise you? And gosh, what would his numbers be if, how many full games has he played all season?
Yeah. Exactly. That's very true. He certainly has not seen the field for all 4 quarters of many of these games. How about this for a name that we have not heard yet? Shakori Williams from Massaponax, 3 carries, 79 yards. 2 of those go for scores. Tristan Medina had 2 scores for Ponax as well. Ponax moves on with a big win over Halifax. Brook Point also has a rather easy time with George Marshall, a 36-0 win. Damone Drew with a pretty nice night.
Yeah, Damone Drew, 24 carries for 284 yards, 3 touchdowns. Damone is trying to put up one of this area's all-time great single seasons. I mean, I guess it's probably already in that discussion.
Yeah.
And he's got records he's trying to chase down. If Brook Point can keep getting wins and keep giving him snaps, clearly they're going to hand him the ball a bunch. He's got a chance to put up big numbers. Big matchup coming up this week, but the Blackhawks with a playoff shutout.
Yeah, that's right.
A good return to the postseason for Brook Point.
Yeah, absolutely. And then finally, Stonebridge with a 49-13 win over Orange. Orange able to make the playoffs. They get some more experience. Maybe this is a program that's on the uptick here.
One of the biggest turnaround seasons for the whole area this year, the Orange Hornets.
So let's look at the week 2 in the 5A North. So we've got Ponax hosting Potomac Falls, is that right?
Yep.
And then a big rematch between North Stafford and Brook Point. This game will be at Brook. Man, that's going to be an exciting game. I would hate to have to call that one.
It is, and first Ponax, Potomac Falls. Again, I don't think, certainly Ponax is going to take this game very seriously and work very hard. But, from our perspective, Potomac Falls isn't a team that I think, scares you.
Probably not ready to challenge Ponax.
If you're a Massaponax fan, this is still a team that finished in the, towards the bottom half of the 5A North. And you look how Massaponax handled the teams in the upper half of the 5A North, and you go, okay, this is probably not one of the teams that's going to challenge Massaponax. Certainly the Panthers got to get it done this week. There's work to do, but you like Massaponax this week, absolutely.
Yes, yes. But North Stafford, Brook Point. Who do you like? Who do you like there?
No comment?
No comment.
Yeah, fun fact, Mark.
Okay.
I attended high school at both North Stafford and Brook Point.
That wasn't as much fun as I was expecting it to be, but that's an interesting fact. I appreciate it. Thanks for sharing.
It's certainly it's a good matchup. It's a good matchup. You look at the running backs in this one. I think it's really fun to look at. You have Ford for North Stafford, the freshman, Damone Drew for Brook Point, having just a monster season. Certainly a player, like a player of the year type candidate. Then Nakeem Morton, of course,
right.
A guy we love to talk about on this show.
Yeah.
This is a great matchup. I think it's high scoring. I think, you talk about 70 plus combined points, something like a 34-30 game, something strange like that. Lots of points.
I could see that happening.
Lots of rushing yards. This is an exciting game.
It should be an exciting game. If you're looking for a game to go to in the area, this is probably the one that I would.
It's a pretty good one in Stafford County on Friday night.
Yeah, it should be exciting. Looking forward to seeing how that one will play out.